welcome to Dose of Wonder. I'm Caitlin, your guide on this journey through mindfulness, mental health, grief, and personal growth. Each episode will dive into honest explorations and gentle reflections to help you find moments of calm, clarity, and a little bit of wonder too. So grab your favorite cozy spot, take a deep breath, and let's get started. Hello and welcome to today's podcast. I have a confession to make today. And, well, actually, let me rephrase that. I'm going to be real with you, even if it feels a bit ridiculous. You might be proud of me for this, or you might not care one whit, which I totally understand. But I'm proud of me. Recently, I've been thinking about my weird habit of procrastinating on the most minor things. It's a strange paradox. I don't procrastinate on the big stuff, the things that most people would put off. If I have a massive deadline or a big report due, I do it immediately. I want it off my plate so I can actually relax. I'm just not built to have a deadline hanging over me. I can't rest, knowing there's a thing coming up that needs doing. But the small stuff, that's where I trip up. I recently wrote about putting off sending some simple emails. Just a few replies. Nothing life-changing. And yet I delayed them for ages. I can almost hear you shaking your head, saying, "Whoop-de-doo, Caitlin, you sent some emails. Big deal." And you're right. It sounds dramatic. But when I finally hit send today, I felt lighter, like a literal weight had been lifted. I've realized that these tiny tasks act like open loops in our brain. It's like having 50 tiny programs running in the background of a computer. Your system performance just degrades. You feel sluggish and foggy. Not because you're doing hard labor, but because your processor is overheating just trying to keep track of all those small things you haven't done yet. I know that for many of us, especially when we're navigating mental health challenges or seasons of depression, that minor tasks can feel insurmountable. I think about something as simple as having a shower. When you're in a dark place, that shower isn't just a shower. It's the summit of Mount Everest. It takes every ounce of mental, emotional, and physical effort just to step behind the curtain. The same goes for sweeping the floor or making a real meal instead of just eating a bowl of cereal. I've never actually climbed Mount Everest, mainly because I'm terrified of heights, so that's never happening. But I truly believe the internal feeling of accomplishment is comparable. If getting out of bed requires 100% of your available willpower, then doing it is a triumph. It's a victory over gravity. My husband and I have a very specific version of this, the laundry. We don't have in-suite laundry. To wash our clothes, we have to trek across our townhouse complex to a central laundry room. It's outside, in the middle of the complex, surrounded by the parking lot. We have to haul everything out there in all weather, sun, wind, rain, or snow. It's a whole process, lugging it over, going back home, going back to move the washing into the dryer, going back home again, going back a final time to take all the stuff that's finally finished in the dryer into the bags and then heft the clean bags back. It is, quite frankly, a huge pain in the butt. And yet every single time we finish it, even before the clothes are actually put away, we look at each other and say, "I feel so accomplished." Is that ridiculous? Maybe. But there's something about that friction, the physical effort and the tangible result, that gives us a sense of completion that knowledge work rarely provides. You can answer emails for 8 hours and feel like you've done nothing, but clean laundry? That's a physical change in the state of the world. If you're feeling stuck today, I want to invite you to try my favorite, if slightly childish, strategy, the micro to-do list. If your engine is cold and you can't get moving, lower the bar. Lower it right to the floor. Write down the most minor things possible, like get out of bed, brush teeth, put on socks. Then cross them off. It's a way of priming the pump. Every time you cross something off, your brain gets a tiny hit of relief. You're proving to yourself that you exist and that you're capable of action. It's not about hustle, It's about movement. We spend so much time glorifying the big wins, the promotions, the marathons, but we undervalue the maintenance work of our lives. But without the maintenance, the whole machine breaks down. Maybe the laundry isn't a distraction from your life. Maybe the laundry is the life. And maybe, just maybe, getting it done is heroic enough for today. And that's it for this week's Short Dose of Wonder. Next week, I'm going to shift gears and look at the brain from a different angle. I'll be sharing some reviews and summaries of books on neuroscience as we take a bit of a journey into how our consciousness actually works. Until then, thanks for being here with me, and don't forget to live with a dose of wonder.
In the stillness we begin, with stories stitched in softer skin. A spark, a sigh, a breath, a bend, a dose of wonder, like a friend.